Hey everyone, welcome to day 2 of our weekend notes. Don't forget that today you are responsible for the Khan Academy assignments that that are uploaded in Classroom. But don't forget that because they're Khan Academy assignments, it's a lot easier. Just go into Khan Academy, log in, and then go to assignments, and they'll be there. So that way you don't even have to think, am I doing the right one? Is this done? It'll tell you right there whether it's done or not. So don't forget to do that. All right, really quickly, let's do a review from yesterday where we are going to classify these triangles by both their sides and by their angles. So as far as sides go, this triangle right here, these two sides are the same. So we're going to classify this as an isosceles triangle because it has two sides that are the same. Now, these two angles are acute. We see that. This angle is obtuse. So it just needs one obtuse angle, and that makes an obtuse triangle. And for this triangle, we have all of these sides are different. Therefore, this triangle is scalene. But the angles, we have acute, acute, and this is obtuse. And if we put a piece of paper up, we would see that it would go like this. And that means that we know that this is a little bit longer or a little bit larger. That makes this an obtuse. So you see, both of these triangles are obtuse triangles, but one is an isosceles obtuse triangle, the other is a scalene obtuse triangle. All right, on to today's lesson, where we are talking about types of angles and angle relationships. All right, so you see that we have 5 different angle relationships. The first one we're going to talk about today is vertical angles. Vertical angles are two angles that are across from each other in intersecting lines. Now, they are always congruent, and we're going to go over a little bit more of that today, eventually, but congruent means that they are the same. So if I have a line here, a line is 180 degrees, right? If we talked about, remember how we have a straight angle, it just looks like a line. So from here to here, it's 180 degrees, right? From here to here, it's 180 degrees, and a line just takes a 360 degrees, cuts it in half, that's what makes it 180. Now if I take another line and I intersect this line, now what I've done is I've taken this 180 degree angle and I have cut it in two. Okay, so obviously this angle plus this angle equals 180 degrees. All right, now that becomes important because when we start to put everything together, and what we start to realize is that we'll call this angle A and this angle B, they are across from each other and they are the same. So if angle A was, let's say, 120 degrees, angle B would also be 120 degrees. And there are great reasons for that that we're going to talk about, but that is always the case. Okay, so vertical angles formed by two intersecting lines are always going to be congruent or the same. Next, we go over here and we have adjacent angles. Okay, so two angles that are next to each other and share a common side are adjacent. Notice how they don't have to be two intersecting lines. They just have to share a side. So sure, we could have two intersecting lines like over here, and then we would say angles A and C are adjacent. They're next to each other. They share a wall. Okay, think about your neighbor. You share a piece of property with your neighbor, right? Angles that are adjacent share a side. Okay, but they don't necessarily have to be two crossing lines. So for example, we could just have this angle here and this angle here, and we'll call this A and B, and they are adjacent because they share this side right here. So that's what makes them adjacent, because they share that common side. Okay, let's move across to, why doesn't this, alright, whatever, to linear pairs. And for linear pairs, we have two angles that are adjacent and supplementary. We're going to talk about supplementary, but it's right down here. Supplementary angles are any two angles whose sum is 180 degrees. So if two angles add up to 180 degrees, they are supplementary. So if you have one angle that's like this, and we'll say this is 120 degrees, and then we have another angle that's like this, and we'll call this 60 degrees. 120 plus 60 equals 180 degrees. That makes them supplementary. Now, remember how we talked about if we took a line, which in and of itself is 180 degrees, and if we took this line and we put another line through it, now this is 120 degrees, this is 60 degrees, these are supplementary, right? Now not only are they supplementary, they're also adjacent because they share this side. So that would make them a linear pair, okay? So a linear pair would be an example of a straight line with some kind of line cutting it in half, and now we have A and B, and these are a linear pair, okay? They add up to 180. They're not just two random angles in space that add to 180, they share this side. And then finally we have complementary angles over here, and these, they have a sum of 90 degrees, okay? So I could have, let's say, a 30-degree angle, and 30 plus what equals 90? 60. So then if I had a 60-degree angle, they would be complementary. Now I could also just start with a right angle, and I could draw a line. Now I've just made two complementary angles. Okay, so A and B are complementary. All right? So we're going to go over some of these. Now, we're not going to go over all of them. There's a couple that I'm going to take out, and we might not go through all of them, but I just want to talk about some of these. So starting with letter A, the relationship between angle 1 and angle 3. Well, we know that they're not adjacent. They're not vertical, even though they're kind of across from each other. Remember, they have to be across from each other, but formed by two lines that are intersecting. Here's one line, but this is not a line, okay? So they're not formed by two lines that are intersecting. So what we do know is that since this is a line, this is 180 degrees. This symbol means right angle, which is 90 degrees. So if this whole thing from here to here is 180, and this part is 90, well, then that means that this angle and this angle must also add to 90, which makes this complementary. Okay. Letter B, we're talking about angles 2 and 4. Okay, so really quickly, these angles are made by this line and this line crossing. So you see that when we have these two lines that are crossing, these two angles are across from each other, therefore they're called vertical. And we know that all vertical angles are congruent. So we can say they're also congruent. Okay. The relationship between 1 and 3, again, they're formed by two lines that are crossing, and they're vertical. And since they're formed by two lines that are crossing, they're also congruent. And in this case, they also happen to be supplementary. Because this is 90, that means that this has to be 90, this has to be 90, this has to be 90, and a 90-degree angle plus a 90-degree angle equals 180, which is the definition of a supplementary angle. Okay. Angle D. We've got 3 and 4. There's 3. There's 4. There's nothing special about them except for the fact that they share this one wall, which makes them adjacent. So those are adjacent angles. Here, next we have 1 and 2. Now, these are adjacent because they share this one side, right? So they are adjacent, but they're more special than just being adjacent because they also, that one line that they share happens to split a line in half. So that means that they're also linear pairs. And because they're linear pairs, they must add to 180, which makes them supplementary. Okay. F, we've got angles 2 and 4, two lines that are intersecting. They're across from each other, making them vertical, and therefore congruent. Okay. G, we're looking at 2 and 3. Here we have a line, and it is split by this side that they both share, meaning that they are adjacent, but because they split that line, they are linear pairs, and they are supplementary because they add up to 180 degrees. All right, letter H, we've got 3, we've got 4. There's nothing special about them other than the fact that they share a line and are therefore adjacent. For letter I, we've got 3 and 4. They are adjacent, but not only are they adjacent, they make up a 90-degree angle because this line right here is split here, right? Do you see that? So since this is 90 degrees, it means that this must also add to be 90 degrees to give you that 180-degree line. And since 90 and 90, since 3 and 4 add up to be 90, not only are they adjacent, but they're also complementary. Okay, now at this time I'm going to allow you to go on your own. You can look at these other ones, okay? I'm going to mark them up and I'm going to add them, including in the notes. But if you feel like you are good, you can go on and you can complete those Khan Academy assignments. If you have any questions, you can email me. We'll be meeting for a live class tomorrow. So let me know how you do, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. All right.